the most important thing about farming. Buenos freaking dias, and welcome back to the channel. We got two crews here, a crew out here in the middle, and two crews over here. I just spotted a fifth machine way over there. So they already cut this half of the field, and we already have the drip tape lifted out. So they'll come with the binder here in a few days and get this all dragged out of here. Looks pretty good. And here's what I'm saying. Keep cutting it, because the market is going up. It's red hot right now. So cut it. Get it out of here. Another load off to you guys. Ooh. Look at Merrill's new fence. Look what I found. A souvenir. This rather unfortunate joint of sprinkler pipe lost its riser. So I'm taking it to get fixed. Not now, actually, it's just gonna go in the junk pipe pile, and then eventually they'll throw another riser on it. Perfectly fine piece of pipe, just needs a new riser. Having this pipe on here just gave me a really good idea. We could do like irrigator jousting. So you take two pickups and put a piece of pipe on each, and then just like ram into each other. Unfortunately, I think someone would die, and then Cal OSHA would be very upset. So maybe we're not gonna do that. Here's the situation. We need shovels for the furrows. We need 4. I need to get clamps like these. You need to go in the middle, put a standard, and get a shovel. So this is Costa's chisel shovel that we're trying to copy, and I'm looking for a part number. Couldn't find a part number. I'm just gonna measure this. 10 inches wide at the top, 7 at the bottom, 8 at the bottom of the sweep, or at the top of the sweep. Okay, how tall is this thing? 11. Okay. Turns out we have some in the shop. Perfect. We have the clamps we need, and I found some standards back there. We have acquired bolts, we have shovels, we have standards, and we have clamps. We're ready to rock. We're back at the harrow, and my plan is to build this one, and then I'm going to wait on the other ones. I'm gonna call Carlo and see if it's how he likes it. This is a crude prototype mock-up situation, but I think that's kind of what we're looking for. We'll probably end up cutting that. Now, apparently I used the wrong clamps and standards for our harrow furrow shovel mounting system yesterday. So we got to go take all, well, thank goodness I only did one and then asked. Which it's all right except for the size of the clamp and the standard. So like it's all good, but thank goodness I asked, because then I would have to take all of them off, but I'm just gonna take one off. So I'm gonna take one off and then get those parts and the parts that are still in my pickup that we don't want. And I'm gonna take those to the home shop and put them back where they belong so we can use them for something else. Here's the situation. We have clamps. We have the right clamps. We don't have the right standards though. Well, I found 2, so I gotta go buy 2 more at Coastal Tractor. Also, we need 8 new Lilliston sweeps, the big 18-inch chrome hard-faced ones. So I need to get 8 of those. This might be the greatest place I've ever visited in my life. They have everything. We're in luck. They only have 2. We have acquired the goods. Got my new toolbox too. New toolbox has been installed. So plan is the same as last time. We're going to build one and then leave it be, because we're gonna need to test it in a field, and Dad and Carlo need to look at it to make sure that it's right, and we need to adjust it properly. So again, just gonna build one. So I got the harrow jacked up. I didn't film it because Quintana needed the tractor back for the grader because he was putting in and filling ditches, so I had to be fast. But now we have it high enough so that I can get this shovel put on here. Okay, we got the shovel on here. It's looking pretty good, and I've received orders that we need to put the rest of them on. So I'm gonna get on that. 3 more clamps. Blocking the road! That was the new Mantis Ag Solutions Auto Thinner. A head of lettuce is not 1 inch wide. It's like 8 inches wide. So we plant and then we thin out the plants that we don't want, so that you end up with a plant every 8 inches. And so that's what that machine does. It has a bunch of cameras, and it takes millions and millions of pictures, and it measures the space between the plants, and it counts the plants we don't want and kills them. It used to be we did it by hand. Basically up until like a few years ago, all the thinning was done by hand. And with crews, like 15, 30-man crews with 8-inch hose that came along and got rid of the plants we didn't want. And now that machine does it. All right, we're all set to go with these shovels. We got all 4 of them on. And also, I set up this back bar on this wing, or the leveling bar, I guess, and it does clear. So we don't need to fab up some hanger deal. After all that work, it's now the next day. I've just been informed that on the way to the field to use the harrow and to adjust and test my new shovels, the driver put it in the ditch. The harrow is now in the ditch. The tire is all bent up. Who knows what else is broken? So no more, no harrow. No more. All gone. This is why we can't have nice things. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell all your friends. Toodles.